Now, on the theme of safety, continuing the theme of safety, we have Black Rock Ranger Vegas, and he's going to talk about safety, emergency communications, and sound protocols.
Hi there. Hi there. So I brought a partner because Rangers always work in twos. So I'm Ranger Vegas. This is the newest member of the Theme Camp Liaison team with the Rangers. This is Ranger Rubber Ducky, and the more responsibility we get, the sillier the name. So Duck will talk about a couple things, and I'll jump in at the end.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be here with all you guys. As most of you know, theme camps get there a little earlier than everybody else to start setting stuff up. And that means that there's still a need for rangers out there to assist with the various issues that come up. There's a couple places that are available for directing your questions and needs. Tokyo opens before the theme camps get there. It's one where Captain Hook is, a lot of the resources that are needed throughout the event, but definitely in the beginning when there are fewer resources and people to help you. Tokyo is at 9 o'clock, and it's obviously easier to find in the beginning. HQ opens midweek after theme camps start doing their build up and assembly. HQ is right next to Center Camp, right on the Esplanade. Also is going to be easy to identify because obviously there's not as many people out there. Berlin generally gets started a little bit later and once it's up, will also be a ranger resource available if needed. If you have an issue of any kind, just find anybody that has a radio. That can be any of the Burning Man resources, DPW, gate people, whatever, and they can obviously help get you a resource that you really need sooner rather than later. You don't have to go all the way to Berlin or Tokyo or HQ, so just know that you can identify somebody with a radio and they can help you get what you need. There are radio options that you can actually get yourself before getting to the playa. These are MERS radios. They have access to the Burning Man frequencies so that you can, hear if there's anybody that needs something, so you can always be a part of the community to assist people, but also you can get quicker access to necessary resources of whatever need. And I will pass this off to Vegas.
Okay, so cool. We're tag teaming. So one of the things that comes up at the burn is theft. I'm going to get out from behind the podium because we didn't come with a slide, so I can actually be free. What's that? Oh, I can't stand in front of her. Okay. I'll sit next to her. So one of the things we run into at Burning Man is theft. If you have something stolen or someone comes up and reports something stolen, find the Rangers. We will help you find law enforcement. You can fill out a report. We will get you the right resources that you need. Let's see, there's feedback forms. If you have a good experience with law enforcement, write it up. If you have a bad experience, which we hope you don't have, write it up. But these forms are really important for law enforcement. So the BLM and the sheriff, they want to hear. They want to hear when someone's doing a good job, when they're doing a bad job. So please, get those feedback forms from any ranger station. So once again, as Ducky said, our ranger stations are at 3 o'clock and at 9 o'clock. And we have a station on the Esplanade down near the keyhole going into Center Camp. And if you see any of us walking around with the radio and wearing one of these shirts, we'll probably have a form on us. The other thing we wanted to talk about today is essentially your responsibility to the community. When you're part of Burning Man, you keep your eyes open, you take care of the people in your camp, you're also taking care of everyone within the community of Burning Man. So if someone comes into your camp and they're a creep, boy, girl, otherwise, they come in, they're causing a problem for you. What we ask you to do is not send them down the road, boot them out, and make them someone else's problem. Because if they're on your radar, and I'm assuming all of you have done Burning Man for quite a while, and you've got great spidey sense, and you're going to know when someone's not doing something that's kosher at Burning Man, which is a pretty high bar, right? So, so if someone gets on the radar, what we'd like you to do is let us know. Get a hold of a ranger, and we'll handle it. Because the last thing a creep wants is one of us walking up in a utility kilt with a smile on our face. They don't want to see us. They want to stay off the radar. If you see them, something's not right, find us. Don't handle it yourselves. Just keep an eye on them, find the rangers. And there's a lot of people with radios at Burning Man. And once again, we talked about the MERS radios. Please investigate those. And if you'd like more information on that, please email me at vegas@burningman.org. So on that note, just let us know if there's a creeping camp. One of the things I want to wrap up with is essentially, please have someone sober in your camp. We call these folks, and if you guys are a larger camp, we have what's called the house manager program. Please have somebody sober in your camp that we can communicate with. If everyone's 3 sheets to the wind and something bad goes down, it makes it more difficult for us to help or provide assistance or mediate or whatever we end up doing. So we call this house manager program. We used to have people wear vests. Thank God that's over. We don't do that anymore. I've hidden the vest personally, so you won't. And the whole idea is that someone is walking around camp. If something goes down, especially in the larger sound camps, let's say 3 o'clock in the morning, there's a medical call or something happens, we would like to be able to find someone who can direct us to whatever's gone down. It makes it a smoother process for everyone involved. So one of the things we've seen in years past is we'll actually give that house manager a totem or some kind of signifier that we know. Because before the event, we're going to actually wander around and we'll make ourselves known to all the major theme camps. So TCL, or Theme Camp Liaison Ranger, will be stopping by and introducing themselves, and you'll pretty much know who we are. So this year, our newest member, Ducky, will be walking around with one of us, and you'll see who's who. If you have any questions, once again, please email me at vegas@burningman.org. I know we're pressed for time here, so I'll take a couple questions if there are any. If not, please email me and I'll follow up with you.
Hello. Oh, there we go. For the MERS radio, do you have a recommended brand or product or anything like that in case we're looking for something, or just something that's got MERS in the name of it?
MERS, M-E-R-S is what you want to look for. I can't really recommend one brand over another, but you can contact ESD, and those folks will let you know how to get that MERS radio connected to the Burning Man frequencies so you can call for help.
Are those frequencies published?
I can't answer that question. You can go directly to ESD, or you can email me and I'll have an answer for you, I promise.
Thank you. And are there beat rangers for different blocks, different...
There's several hundred of us. The thing is, you don't see us till you need us, hopefully. That's why we don't have slides. We're there. And there's a lot of off-duty rangers. A lot of us have radios on us, so you could literally say, I need a ranger, and someone may pop up out of the crowd, maybe a little altered, and they'll say, I got you covered. And you'll see a ranger pretty quickly. And we have this uncanny ability to show up in the right place at the right time. So.
Thanks, Rangers. Yeah.